Good morning everyone and welcome back. You join me sort of mid-workout. This is my long run for the week, and today I'm going to go into some detail around the next project, target, aim, whatever you want to call it, that I have hilariously named the BENEOS 259 project. See if you can figure out what it might be linked to, but anyway, like I say, we are mid-workout. Let's crack on with this. Okay, so if you can't figure out what it is, then basically I'm trying to go sub 3 in the marathon again, because this is going to be my third attempt. BENEOS 259 project, having failed last year in both London with a 3:05 and York in 3:03. It's about 3 weeks in between, I think 2 to 3 weeks. So in a few weeks time, I think it's mid-October, I'm going to be doing York marathon again. Like I say, this will be my third attempt at breaking 3. Don't worry, I've not given up on the triathlon training. Post Outlaw Full, I was back on the bike within a week, back doing some intensity because I'd missed those FTP building sessions. I've been back down with the running club. I've also been doing a lot of swimming as well, open water swimming, so the triathlon training continues because primary goal is the marathon and trying to get sub 3, that elusive sub 3, having come so close in 2 attempts already. So a little bit of background on how I attempted this last year with London and York. I basically tried to use my 70.3 training and that's it. I did almost 0 training at marathon pace. It was all very polarised, so lots of high intensity running and biking, and then some ridiculously slow long runs, almost running for time. But they were so slow, and I think that's maybe the mistake that I made. 0 marathon pace stuff. So this year the difference is my long runs aren't going to be easy at all. They're going to be long workouts, which is what I'm doing today. Lots of marathon pace working at intervals. Specifically for today's session, I'm doing 5x5k, 2k easy, with 3k at marathon pace. This is my second long run workout. The first week I did 4 rounds of that, and I'm just going to increment and progress that as I go along. Sorry, I'm running up a hill, taking my breath away. But yeah, that's the plan. Try and get in maybe 8 to 9 long run workouts. The first one was okay. How's it going to be in 5? First one was fine. This is the second one, so and then with other training around that, I'm back at my club. So Tuesdays are the sort of high intensity interval sessions. Thursdays I'll either be going to the track and do some longer tempo intervals, or I'll not do the track and just do a tempo outside, and that's basically it for the running sessions. I'll probably chuck in 1 easy run here and there, very easy, maybe up to like 60 minutes or something, but then the rest of the time it's just going to be cross training, lots of intensity on the bike, some easy sessions, and then the odd bit of swimming. I think I've also tried chucking in some strength work as well. Quite lightweight at the moment, but again, like everything, try and progress that. So that's going to be the next project for the next few weeks, because I'm mid-October. I think if we can get the long runs done, I think we'll be okay. It's quite a forgiving course actually, York. I think it's slightly uphill all the way to about the halfway mark. and then slightly downhill to the finish. So as your legs start to fatigue and slow down, you do get a little bit of free speed through the descent. So yeah, it'd be good. Fingers crossed we make it. Worth noting as well that in London and Outlaw Full, I relearned a very valuable lesson that I really do struggle with cramps. I've had it in Valencia as well. So although last year York was only a couple of weeks after London, obviously there's no training improvement between them, but the only difference I made was I took my own bottle with some precision hydration in and drank that for most of the way around, and so I didn't cramp up, because that's what slowed me down in London. Literally legs turned into pegs like I was walking on stilts. Same happened in Outlaw Full. So I obviously have a massive issue with the sodium that I'm losing and not replacing it, so that's one big lesson to remember going into York in a few weeks. So yeah, if this sounds like something you want to follow, like I say, I've not given up on the triathlon training, so I'm one of those people that tries to focus on the different disciplines at a time, improve those, and then string them all together, hopefully on race day. So that'll be the plan. Try and become sub 3 marathoner, maybe a sub 120 half, get the bike FTP up to 4 watts a kilo, get better, slightly better in the swim again. Yeah, then come a race day next year, string it all together, and fingers crossed. But yeah, I'll stick the details of today's workout up. Hopefully I'll finish it. Like I say, I'm midway through at the moment. So the only real difference than of the previous years is that I'm doing a lot more marathon pace work. In the previous 2 attempts I basically did 0, except for 120 mile race in Milton Keynes where I failed to actually get to marathon pace. So hopefully that'll be the difference this time. Should be slightly fitter anyway, just from another year's worth of training, so fingers crossed we can dip under the 3 hour mark. Really what I'm doing is I'm testing out a polarised training method from London and York last year that failed, so 0 marathon pace work, versus a marathon paced training programme, trying to do as many intervals as possible around that pace. So still with some intensity, but nothing particularly easy in it. So yeah, see how it goes, see which wins, and I'll see you in the next one, which will probably be a little training update, I guess. So I'll see you there. Bye.